tonight's game on display. Featuring the Sacramento Kings. We're in San Antonio. The Spurs with home court playing here at the AT&T Center. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Now Sacramento starting five. Up front it's Thompson and Cousins. Ben McLemore is out there with Collison. And it's Gay in at the three slot.
The defense just couldn't recover in time.
Yeah, the D pretty much went brain neutral on that one, Clark. Wouldn't
yes,
you?
Sir. I like that phrase.
Yeah, I don't use that phrase very often, but to me that's what happened. He shifted the brain into neutral.
Yes, he did.
That was embarrassing.
That's good. Well, Tony Parker, an excellent scorer. Creative finisher, certainly inside with a smooth pull-up jump shot from mid-range. Steve, when he gets in the lane, he is dynamite.
And he draws fouls at a very high rate for a point guard. He's so good at initiating contact and then forcing the officials to make a call. What that does, it gets you free points. It also allows you to set up your defense at the other end.
San Antonio with the ball. First quarter, just over a minute played. Spurs working the ball around now. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Duncan penetrating.
Well, Tim Duncan, when asked about his retirement plans right after the 2013 finals, refused to dignify the question with the response. But last season's Spurs run answered loudly enough.
And the second free throw, good. San Antonio on defense. Outside Collison. Gay left side. Puts one up from 19. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And for Duncan and the Spurs, year after year, people write him off. And, Steve, they keep proving them wrong.
It's incredible. I mean, I think I wrote them off 4 years ago, and here they are continuing to just be an elite team in the NBA. And Duncan, one of the big reasons for it. He seems to get better and better, and he loves the game. He continues to stay in great shape and compete. Who knows how long he'll go.
McLemore, the pass to Cousins. And is back to the basket for over 5. That'll be a turnover. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parker kicks to Leonard. Green dishes to Parker. Passes it to Leonard. He feeds it to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Nice D from Cousins. Misses from short range. Collison with it. He's picked up by Parker. Collison kicks to Gay. In the corner, it's McLemore. The drive by Cousins. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. San Antonio leading. There was a time when the Kings were one of the powerhouses out of the West, but they've been stuck at the bottom for almost a decade now.
Well, in the Western Conference, Kevin, it's hard to get out of the doldrums. And the Kings just haven't quite been able to match up with the top teams out that way.
It's Parker outside. No luck. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. Collison, the pass to Cousins. Leonard dishes to Green. Stolen by Gay. And now Sacramento on the break. Collison's got the ball. It's Gay on the way. Trying to get back on track. The shot's good. Collison making the play. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
Seemingly, though, the Kings did find some pieces to build around this last season, even as they ended third to last in the conference.
And McLemore kicks to Cousins. Pass to Thompson. Tries yet again. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Sacramento shooting their first free throws of this game. And that one misses.
You know, for the Kings, finding out what you have really is the first step in turning around your fortunes, being able to look at what you've got and what you need to add. And the Kings definitely have some players to build around, but as with any team that's rebuilding, it's going to take a lot of work to get back to being a factor in the powerful Western Conference.
Back to Parker. Here's Duncan. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, they'll want to generate more of those shots in tight, guys.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The pass to Cousins. Gay with it. With 1 on the clock. And it's good on the way in. Gay's got 6. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Yeah, this team is on the same page, no question. They're right where they need to be offensively.
And they're hitting their scores with on-time and on-target passes, too. That's fun to watch.
Mills and Manu at the guards. Aaron Baines out there with Boris Diaw. And it's Bellinelli in the small forward position. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
Jason Thompson, 6'11", out of Rider College. Not a big-time program, but he was well-known coming out of that school because of his ability and his size. He's proven to be a pretty solid NBA player. Very well-rounded game.
6 seconds on the shot clock. 6.
5 on the clock. Here's Collison. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper.
Jason Thompson.
Collison's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Kings. Diaw, the pass to Baines. And that is good.
He was 1 step ahead of the defense when he fired that pass for the assist.
Outside Collison. Feeds it to Gay. From deep, McLemore. They get it back. Another shot. Collison dishes to Gay. San Antonio with the rebound.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
And Mills kicks to Bellinelli. Mills passes to Ginobili. A beautiful reverse layup. It's a tie ball game.
Yeah, not just an everyday finish. He put a little pizzazz on that one, guys.
Cousins with a screen for Collison. Up top, Cousins. Gay drives in.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
Yeah, he's sensing this is a critical time in this game, guys.
This past offseason, the Spurs found themselves with a bit of wiggle room that came with the salary cap.
For so long, Kevin, they've been able to only make moves through the draft and with minor adjustments, things they really do well, but the flexibility was new to them, and I'm sure they'll take full advantage of it.
Here's Collison. Boris Diaw picking up that last basket. Pass to Gay. Dishes it to McLemore. Sacramento moving it around. Kicks to Thompson. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Collison against Parker. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So the Kings call timeout, their first. A platoon swap here for Sacramento. .157 left in the first half of the game. And Green now, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. It's picked off. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, basically a middle-of-the-road type free throw shooting team, about 76% a year ago.
Now here's Parker. They kick it out to Green. And Leonard has it in the corner. And Duncan with the basket on the assist from Leonard. Duncan's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. Tim Duncan, Clark, one of the premier post practitioners in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's a handful. Long, crafty, skilled. Can finish with either hand. I mean, he's got just about every shot that you need to be effective down there.
And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
At the line, Ray McCallum.
And Duncan evolving his game along with the Spurs offense. Now, as often as you see him posting up, he'll get his shots from pick and roll action or off quick cuts to the rim. He's got that kind of versatility.
Well, you just marvel at the versatility of Duncan. You know, he's able to play center, but can play next to another center and splitter and still space the floor with that reliable face-up jumper. Boy, quite a luxury for the Spurs, not just in his skill set, but his character and leadership is Hall of Fame caliber, too.
Here's Stauskas. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. And the Kings lead by 2. Parker dishes to Leonard. The feed to Duncan. And he converts the layup. Duncan's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
Man, great ball movement. They're just picking this defense apart with their passing.
Well, how about the 3 Ps, Steve? Purposeful, precise passing. We love it, and so does this team because they're taking advantage of it.
Landry kicks to Caspi. Leonard attacking. That's a 2 from Parker. Hits the outside fadeaway. Here's McCallum. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. He can fly, can he? He'll make... You forget he's a point guard sometimes, Clark.
Yeah, when he...
So the clock